Chapter 7. A Traitor in Our Midst.
What are you wanting, Karshi? I've plenty to keep me busy while your little words in me ear, you scarvy squabby. Sorry, boss, but it's important. You'll be wanting to hear this. You can be sure of that.
You see,
I was about me business in the castle late last night when I happened upon a fishy scene indeed. A shady character clad all in robes, a chin wagon with the old Roland there. And if I ain't mistaken, 'twas more than pleasantries that was changing hands. Seemed more like a state secrets to me.
puh,
Roland? What poppycock is this you're peddling, man? You were sleeping on a job and you had yourself a little dream, is all. I swear it, boss. That's what I saw. I swear it on me life. And when he spied me lurking, there was a list and he came after me with a face black as thunder. I was lucky to escape with me gizzards. Well, I ain't about to believe such things are one of our own without proof. But you seem convinced, Beatty. That's for certain. Very well. Keep a weather eye on the swab. On the swab. Swab. What am I doing? On the swab. See what you can see.
aye.
Aye, aye, boss. That's all the tweaks to the research facilities implemented, Your Majesty. We've made a few improvements that should ensure that they're pretty much future-proof for now.
Wow.
I have to say, Brackett, things have come impressively far, impressively fast since you arrived in town. Of course they have. Why else would you have made me Minister of Ingenuity? Brackett is an asset indeed. We have made precious little headway in other areas, not least the question of how to encourage Ding Dong Dell to sign the declaration. Yes, we can't even get close to them, let alone convince them to hear us out. And with the Horn One's resurrection surely growing closer with every passing day, we simply can't afford to let these petty differences divide us.
Forgive me.
There was something I wish to speak with you all about. Unfortunately, there have been some recent events within the realm that have... What is that noise? Sounds like an airship. Yep.
Hey, you guys! Room for one more?
How's it going?
So how is everybody? Things all good over here?
Hey,
That was quite an entrance, Zip. To what do we owe the pleasure? Well, we just got done fixing up Broadleaf after all the trouble, so I thought maybe I could come offer you guys a little help. That's right, the greatest brain in all the world is looking out for you. Lucky you, right? And my first gift to you will be the free use of the Ziplin. The Ziplin, okay. Fly, my friends, the skies are yours now.
what?
Your airship, really?
Blimey!
Amazing. Think of how many of us we could cram into that thing, and we'll be able to fly around even when there's no wind.
Exactly.
You sure will, kiddo. And now I've upgraded the old girl with a miniaturized perpetual fission reactor. She's zippier than ever, in all senses of the word. Yeah, I was going to mention that. Ha! Zippy's right, Mud. The thing's got your great ugly mug plastered all over the front of it.
Flippin' heck.
Ugh, I was trying not to think about that. I had wondered if this might be something of an issue.
Hey.
You're kidding me, right? Ugly mug? I'll have you know, this is one of the most mathematically well-proportioned faces ever studied. I must say, I wonder if it might be less conspicuous without the face on the front.
Really?
You too, Evan? You're breaking my heart here.
Listen,
If it's not just about what it looks like. Did you ever stop to think about air resistance? That thing must cause a heck of a lot of drag. Sorry, but it's coming off.
come on.
Come on, time to go to work.
But,
Wait, you can't just... Man... All aboard the Ziplin. I like how they call it the Ziplin. That's fun. So Roland, Roland's up to something. Obviously, he's not actually going to betray us, because that'd be too much. That'd be too much. That would be a very bad writing there, because they're lampshading it. So it must be that he knows that there's a traitor in the midst. He's paying somebody off to find out who it is, probably. I imagine.
Alrighty.
Alright, time to make some modifications. Come on, Bracken, not the face. Anything but that.
What's the big idea?
It's dead weight, Zip. Sorry. Now we just need to get rid of this. Try replacing it with, let's see how, aha. Then a little adjustment here and there, and
Woo, yeah!
voila, perfect, even if I do say so myself. My beautiful Zeppelin. This is far, far nicer, I would say. Well, too late to worry about now. I guess she's all yours. President Vector presents you with his pride and joy, the Zeppelin. Find a wide open space on the ground anywhere on the field map, and you should be able to call the Zeppelin to come and pick you up by pressing Y. Not only will it allow you to whiz around the world at greater speeds than ever before, you'll also be able to access certain spots that have been unreachable until now, which is fantastic because I have quite a few of those on my list. While flying around, simply press A to initiate the landing sequence. You can then pick an obstacle-free spot on the ground and press A to land. Oh, Evan, I need a little favor. Of course, President Vector, what is it? Well, it's like this, see? Well, now that I gave it a Zeppelin, I kind of don't have a ride home. Would you mind taking me back to Broadleaf? Call it a test flight. Any place around there is fine, just as long as I don't have to walk the whole way. Thanks, pal. Yeah, sure, we'll take you back. We'll take you back home. King of the Skies. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Yeah, there's a chest up there and stuff. There's all kinds of things that we couldn't access before. Now we got it. Didn't even do that side quest over there. It's very gentle. I like it. Engage turbo boosters. Oh, nice. Very nice. Just noticed that. We have some things to do over here in Broadleaf too, so let's see if we can find a nice little spot there. There we go.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys. How about that Zeppelin, huh? She flies like a dream. Yeah, she does. She really does. Look after her now, you hear? Right on, me hearties. Homeward we go. Wait, Zip arrived right when Leander was just about to tell us something, didn't he? What was it you wanted to say, Leander?
Yes.
Let us return home first. We'll talk more there. He's become Marge Simpson. I have a rather serious matter I would like to discuss with everyone. May I summon them all here? Won't be able to play freely for a while after this point. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes.
No.
Now, as to the matter I wish to discuss with you all, we have been receiving some rather unsettling news of late from within the kingdom. There are reports of certain resources being unaccounted for, and of a suspicious hooded character having been sighted. These, among several other developments, have become a cause of some concern. A robed swab, you say, and a shady sort to boot. So we have a thief among our number, eh? That ain't good. That ain't good at all. No, not good. Not good.
Golly.
there really be people in our kingdom who would do such things? I suppose the robed person would be able to tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's obviously the one doing the stealing.
Huh.
Guess it's not such a surprise. Security around here isn't exactly what you'd call tight.
Now listen here.
Let's say we convene us a little powwow to talk about how to catch this pilferer of ours, Tonight, after dinner, perhaps? After all, 'tis best to strike while the iron's hot with such matters as these, wouldn't you say, Roland, lad?
No.
Sorry, can't make it. I've been working too hard. Need to catch up on a little sleep. But if it's urgent, feel free to go ahead without me. Very well, Roland. I hope you enjoy your rest. You deserve it.
Thanks.
Thanks, I will.
Aye.
Grr.
You have my thanks.
I must thank you again for providing us with the items and information we require, Roland. Don't mention it. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Now...
There's one thing I've been meaning to ask.
What?
What? Why do you serve such a kingdom? A fledgling realm populated by bandits and vagabonds. Surely there are places better suited to someone of your estimable talents. I guess I am kinda used to performing on a bigger stage. Maybe it's time I went someplace where they appreciate me a little more. Enemy is a relative term, after all. Sage words, indeed.
Well,
you have done more than enough to earn our gratitude. Should you ever wish for a change of scenery, you would be welcome to join us. The dog, so he's selling his soul to the highest bidder now, is he? And if that's so, then...
So, Roland, get up to much last night, did you? Meet with any interesting characters?
Last night? I don't know what you're talking about.
Spare us your lies. You're a traitor, man. Fixing to leave our little kingdom behind for bigger and better. Don't bother to deny it.
Roland? Surely not.
He's probably playing both sides.
Surely so, lad. Or did ye think it a coincidence that our precious resources only go missing on this treacherous dog's watch? And what of the shady fella in the cloak he met with this past evening? Just an old pal come for a chinwag, was he? I'd like to hear ye explain that little lot away, Mr. President.
There must be some mistake. Mustn't there, Leander?
one should not rush to judgment on the basis of hearsay alone, but I must say this does seem somewhat irregular.
What?
There you have it. Now sling your hook before I sling it for you, you scurvy swine.
So that's how much trust I've earned, huh? Good to know. Maybe I would be better off someplace else. Someplace my talents will be appreciated.
He as good as admits it.
So long, Batu. Evan.
Roland, you can't!
Not even the slightest attempt to defend himself. One cannot help but wonder if Batu's suspicions were well-founded.
No!
Well now.
And who are you? Forgive me, Chief Counsel, or should I say, former Chief Counsel. Oh, that's guy with the crazy mustache. That's got to be that the helper for the Rat King or whatever his thing is. So you saw that too, huh? Well, what do you want with me? Why, to engage your services, of course. You have information that will be quite useful to us, I am sure. That's quite the offer. What exactly did you have in mind? For one such as yourself? Oh, plenty, my friend, plenty. But if you wish to learn more, you must speak with my master. Oh yeah? And who might that be? Why, King Mauser, yeah, that guy. Of course, there is no need to be coy. Well, looks like I landed on my feet.
Blimey.
He didn't come back all night. And we sent Nubish after him, but he hasn't reported back in either.
Oh.
Oh, Roland. I mean, I gotta fight with one of these other guys, because Roland was the only guy I wanted to fight battles with. Yep, Ding Dong Dell Castle. Back here again. Oh, they've already changed the statues, huh? King Malzinger awaits you in the throne room. Please make your way straight ahead. And on that note, I must leave you. I do hope that your conversation with His Majesty proves fruitful. Objective updated. Betrayal, huh? I assume there's no chests or anything over here. And I ran through this section pretty fast last time we were here. Ah, who are you?
Oh, hello.
High-handed sorceress. You used to work for Revenant, did you? Why in the world would you come back here?
No.
Okay. I have a feeling he's plotting something. He's trying to play them a little bit. Oh yeah, there's a save point here. Just to get inside there, get inside information on them. I'm guessing that's what it is. Because if I were writing the the game, that's what it would be anyway.
Greetings.
What a pleasure! It seems an age since we last met. So much has happened since I took my rightful place upon the throne. Your Majesty?
Well.
So this is the famous Roland. Well. Ah, but I am forgetting myself. I am Chancellor Vermine. Charmed, I am sure. I've been following your work with great interest. To have made an almost viable ruler of young Evan is quite the feat. Yes, a sterling achievement. I'm flattered. I remember very well how you thwarted my designs for our young friend, but rest assured I bear you no ill will on that account. I have been examining your nature, your actions, and I have decided that you and I may be able to come to an arrangement. Glad to hear it, and good of you to get straight to the point.
All right.
Shall I get down to business? My terms are simple. I want power, and maybe a little money too. Give me those and I'll give you what you want. I'll even give you Evan. Very well, I believe in making the best use of the talents of those in my employ.
Forgive me.
But I will require you to prove yourself first. Oh yeah? Yes, we have prepared a little test for you in the dungeons. Let us see if your loyalties are really as fluid as you claim. Okay. Gonna have me kill some It's gonna have me kill some younglings. Is that what it's gonna be? Is my transformation into Darth Vader going to be complete when we're done with this?
Huh?
Wait, that's... I don't know who that is. I've seen so many faces now.
Master Roland!
Nubish. Oh, it is him. Master Roland.
You.
You.
You're one of Batu's men.
Oh, he's speaking.
Aye, that I am. Kumbish is the name.
Kunbish.
This gentleman was apprehended after being observed behaving suspiciously in our airspace. It is our belief that he is a spy.
Curse you, you devils! Didn't I say already? I was looking for Master Roland.
For me? Why?
Forgive me, Your Honor. Seems I made a blunder.
You sure did. And why am I not surprised?
Now, Mr. Crane, to our test. Let us see where your allegiance truly lies. Dispatching one of your former allies should provide us with adequate proof that you are ready to serve a new master.
No. Listen here, you rat-faced swab, you.
Is something the matter? Surely you are capable of such a straightforward show of commitment. Or could it be that we have an imposter in our midst?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Let's just say I prefer to use my own methods.
Master Roland, no! We're shipmates! You can't just...
Sorry. It's nothing personal. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Ah! Curse you for the traitor you are! Ah! Ooh!
Well, happy now?
Happy enough.
It's been days now, Mun. When's old Rolly boy coming home, eh?
Yeah.
Kunbish never came back after we sent him out to look for him either. Where did Roland disappear to? Let's go and look for him. He might need our... He needs nothing from us, girlie, and he'll get nothing. The man's a turncoat and a traitor, damn him.
But...
He isn't. He can't be. I refuse to believe it. It must be some sort of strategy of his. Mustn't it, Leander? Would advise you to forget about him, Your Majesty. He is no longer your concern.
Forgive me.
Forgive me, sire, but you have more pressing worries. Give the traitor no more thoughts.
What?
Well, you too.
What?
Wow, talk about Colt. Wasn't Roland one of our best friends 5 minutes ago?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my plan. I figure it should keep those Grimalkin troublemakers out of your hair for a while, at least.
Oh.
To formulate such a thorough strategy in no short time is really quite something, I must say. Impressive indeed. It seems I was entirely justified in welcoming you into the fold. Now, there is another favor I have been meaning to ask of you. The Mark of Kings. You have heard of it?
Sure.
Sure, it's handed down from generation to generation of royals here in Ding Dong Dell as proof of the right to rule. Without it, it's impossible to access certain places. It works as kind of a key, too, correct? Precisely. It is a pendant of brightest blazing red, a beautiful object indeed. and a necessity if one wishes to enter our nation's king's cradle.
Uh-huh.
Let me guess, you don't have it and you want it. You are admirably concise as ever. We have searched the castle high and low, and yet it is nowhere to be found, which leads me to believe that it is not, in fact, here. Sure isn't. It's around Evan's neck, every minute of every day. It won't be easy to get a hold of it. That doesn't mean it'll be impossible. I'll need a few things, and a little time. And you shall have all that you need. There is no other to whom such a task can be entrusted after all.
Say.
What about you, Your Excellency? Any errands you want the new guy to run? Well, that's very kind of you. Let me see now. I should be very much obliged if you would inform Captain Buck that the War Council will unfortunately have to be postponed a little.
Sure.
Sure, I'll get right on it.
All right.
All right, time to go to work. Is he up here? Looks like it. Looks like it. This way? Nope, nope, the other way. All these closed off doors.
Oh.
Well, if it isn't the famous Roland, only in town a few days and already the flavor of the month or so, I hear. What business could one so lofty with such a lowly soldier such as myself, About the size of it. I see. So the Council of War has been postponed. I shan't forget. Oh, no. Oh, and there was one other thing. There's been a change to the postings for some of our guards. All men assigned to the night shift on the east and west blocks are to patrol the outside of the castle instead. Oh, a very mysterious change to the routine, but ours is not to reason why. It shall be done, Mr. Roland, sir. It shall be done. Good. I'll leave you to pass word to the shift sergeants.
Yes.
Of course, Your Magnificence. Leave it in my capable hands. He's already up to something here. They're going to have me sneak around while he was moving all the guards out of there. Or, they'll do the sneaking around for me, I guess. We'll see. Good. The coast is clear. Alright, now I can move. That all went pretty smoothly. Maybe a little too smoothly. Yeah. I'm thinking so. I'm guessing Roland just wants to get back home, so he's trying to get back to where he was, where he first came in here. Locked. Figures, I guess. Well, nothing this little guy can't fix. We have a living lockpick. That's interesting. Huh. The lockety clicker skulls off, looking pleased with itself. It actually worked. Now I've seen everything. Thanks, little guy. So it's only a one-use item, huh? Alright, here goes. The Mark of Kings should be in here somewhere. The ship's nearly ready. Time to weigh anchor and set sail on high seas. Yahar!
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's time to go and get the hydropolitans to sign up to the declaration. But we have to think beyond that, too. Most of all, we need to think about what to do about Ding Dong Dell. They won't be making peace with us anytime soon. They won't be letting us close enough to even shout about peace. The whole area is crawling with soldiers. There is a way we might be able to get past them, you know. It's a path only open to members of the royal family called the King's Way.
Huh?
What's that when it's at home? And why have you never mentioned it before? Well, because we wouldn't be able to access it without the Mark of Kings.
Huh.
And what exactly is that? It's a pendant passed down among the rulers of Ding Dong Dell. It serves as proof of the right to rule, and as a key to certain secret places. If it's that important, you can bet Mausinger will be looking for it too. It was given to me when my father passed away, but, well, you went and left it behind when you skedaddled, eh? And where exactly did you squirrel the thing away, laddie? Well, there are hidden rooms in the castle, you see. I thought it'd be the safest there, and the one connected to my chambers. They were designed so that the royal family could hide in times of emergency, and, with the help of the Mark, even escape if need be. And how exactly did you come to leave something so useful behind, you feckless young oaf, ye? I'm guessing it's because a certain somebody appeared out of thin air and then all hell broke loose. I shouldn't think that anyone knows about the secret room except myself, which would mean that Mausinger probably hasn't found it yet. Unless you knew exactly where to look for the switch on the statue in the corner of the room, I shouldn't think you'd ever find it. This is all very interesting, but if we need to go to Ding Dong Dell to find the thing we need to get us into Ding Dong Dell, that's not much use, really, is it? I suppose not. Yeah, I knew he was double agenting it. The statue in the corner of the room. Let's see now. Of course, Mausinger's going to be like right behind us, probably. Because Mausinger's probably knows that we're playing him.
Huh.
Bingo. So that's where the entrance was hidden. He was right. I never found it unless I knew where to look. Let's also make a lot of noise while we do it. So we alert every guard we can. It's a pretty big room to be hidden away down here.
Huh?
Mark of Kings in that chest, maybe? Guess this stuff was to help Evan make his escape. Might as well grab it while I'm here. Starfall sword, alright. Ah, and this must be the family heirloom itself. Mark of Kings. Mark of Kings, huh? Very impressive. But didn't Mausinger say it was red? Huh. Very clever, Mausinger. Very clever. Yeah, he already found it. Trying to send me on a wild goose chase, huh? Guess he doesn't trust me as much as he pretends.
Huh?
Wait, or maybe he was just using me to find this place. Yep.
Oi.
What are you doing in here?
Oh, just looking for something.
Yep,
Something
I knew it.
very special indeed. The Mark of Kings, if I am not mistaken. So it was hidden here all along, and hidden very well. Believe me when I say we searched long and hard. I am disappointed in you, Roland. To deceive one's professed master is most uncivil.
All's fair in love and war. Isn't that what they say?
Indeed it is. I am so very glad not to have believed you for a moment. Now, if you would be so kind as to hand over the mark.
I don't think so. This belongs to the king. My king. Of course, if you'll sign the declaration, I'll be happy to make you a trade.
You speak of your pathetic union, though I hardly think you are in any position to bargain.
Oh, I don't know. I've got some pretty good weapons, dude.
Not interested, huh? Well, let me know if you change your mind.
Ha! To send a spy was most cunning. I must confess I had not thought your young protege capable of such subterfuge.
Yeah, it turns out he wasn't.
Well, he's not about to poison his rivals or anything, but he's coming along.
Very droll. But you of all people surely understand that no dream worthy of the name can be achieved without certain sacrifices being made along the way. It had to be done. And I would do it again in a heartbeat.
I'm sure you would. So what is this dream of yours exactly?
For too long, our kind have suffered at the hands of the Grimalkin.
Boy, not only did we infiltrate his fortress, but we're going to get the evildoer to spout about his evil plans now too. We've played this guy like a heart.
It's a simple one. To see our feline oppressors prostrate themselves at our feet.
Revenge, in other words.
Oh, call it what you will. It matters not. I have achieved my aim. A new era beckons. And my dream is now a reality.
Tell me something. If your kind were so downtrodden, how exactly did you wind up becoming King Leonard's Chancellor?
Pah! He used me! I was the unwitting tool of my persecutor. A puppet chosen to make my people more compliant.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
I am tired of listening to this man. We should kill him.
Oh,
Here
I
and
am
now.
going to rearrange his messed up mustache.
Very well. Men, forward!
Well, here goes nothing. That's right. Come and get me.
What is that? Oh, it's a flashbang? It's a flashbang. That's crazy. Of course, we'll find out that that was a poison dart or something. I need to get out of here, but there's something I have to take care of first. Oh, we gotta grab Noobish, because he's probably not dead. We probably just made him sleep for a little bit. Which I figured it was not a real bullet that we shot him with. Some magic bullet just made him sleepy. Of course, you would think they would have. Which way are we gonna go? Down there, through there, and to the right. Okay. Oh, these guys are not even a problem.
Stop right there!
It's almost a crime that I can run through here so easily. I go this way, I think.
Over there!
Hey, gentlemen. Suck on that. Ooh, you blocked me. Try blocking a bullet. Okay.
You're for it now. Eat this.
Can I open this chest? No. It's not an openable chest. There's a lot of We got a lot of save points here. They were really expecting you to have a lot of trouble going through here, I guess.
You're for it now.
They were not expecting me to overlevel, though. I took out that lamppost just for the sake of argument. Sure, there's nothing of interest in here. Nope, nothing at all.
Alrighty. This is where you come in. And off you go.
It's a little miniature robotic lofty.
What's going on? Curse you.
Roland, you devil swine, traitor, murderer. Charming. Listen, calm down and ask yourself this. If I'm a murderer, how come you still got breath to curse me with? He's thinking about it. I shot you, sure, but not with real bullets. The ones designed to make you look dead.
What's that now?
With what now? And what possession you bring such confounded doodads along with you, might I ask? We got a company here. No time to explain. Here, swallow this. Roland pops a ribbity drop into Kunbish's mouth before he has a chance to resist. He's a frog now? I shot him, woke him up, and turned him into a frog. Wow, this guy is going through a lot of problems here. Stay calm. It'll wear off before long. At least it's supposed to. My turn now, I guess. Well, down the hatch. Do I have to walk around as a frog? Because that's going to make things really difficult.
Sir!
They're not here either, Your Majesty.
Gah!
Ah, curse you, Roland.
Excuse me?
I think it's time you told us the truth, don't you, Leander?
Well,
You have seen through our artifice, Your Majesty.
Yes.
Of course I have. Roland would never betray us, or at least not so clumsily. I have to say, I expected more of him. The plan could perhaps have been executed with a little more finesse, I concede.
Huh?
What in blazes are ye both blathering about? Curse ye! In order to deceive one's enemies, one must first deceive one's friends. Is that not what they say? What His Majesty means to say is that Roland's betrayal was nothing of the sort. The entire affair was an elaborately staged performance.
Snakes alive!
What? You mean to tell me this whole story mess was one of the blasted scoundrel's confounded schemes? I might not have chosen to put it quite that way, but yes. Upon our return from Broadleaf, I could not help but notice that a number of prying eyes had been placed around the castle. These devices allow one to surreptitiously watch over a location remotely through the use of certain scrying magics. Being familiar with sorcery of this kind, thanks to Queen Nerea's surveillance of Hydropolis, they attracted my attention right away. Upon sharing my concerns with Roland, we investigated together and discovered the presence of an agent of Ding Dong Dell in our midst. Rather than unmask the spy and remove the prying eyes, Roland instead devised a rather ingenious plan to use them to our advantage. The first step in his plan was to make a show of expressing concern, disloyal behaviors in full view of the eyes. The next was to ensure that our allies, too, grew suspicious of his motives. This is why he contrived to carry out his dubious liaisons just as the guard was being changed. The rest you know already. Discord was sown, and the traitor in our midst was duly ejected. And having witnessed all this by means of his prying eyes, the spy approached Roland with an offer he could ill afford to refuse.
Forgive me.
Batu, the robed figure you took for a sinister visitor from another realm, was none other than myself. It was necessary to sow suspicion in the mind of one from whom we could expect a suitably violent reaction. You used me! You played me like a blessed fiddle! I rather fear we did. But deep down, you knew, did you not? Some part of you sensed that he would never have betrayed us.
If I may be so bold.
Why else would you have sent your men to find him? Or did you think I was not aware of your little crusade? What? That look that they're giving him. So, does this all mean that Roland is still somewhere in Ding Dong Dell? What possible reason could he have for going there all alone? Well, I'll tell you now. Allow me to explain, Your Majesty.
Oh my goodness!
Roland! Okay, so we'll go talk to him. I'm sorry, Evan, I put you through a lot. We're so worried about you, Roland, but you're back now. That's the most important thing.
Oh, that cheek!
Leander told us where you'd been and what you've been up to. Crikey, you don't love a Madcap John, eh? Madcap John. Oh. I'm not even going to try to correct myself. Least you could have done is invited me along for the ride. Well, we kind of did in robot form. Look, I wanted to apologize. If I didn't have to trick you all, I wouldn't have done. So I'm sorry. I wouldn't have done so, I guess they mean. I'm sorry. Well, you certainly had me going, lad. Hook, line, and blessed sinker.
Flippin' heck!
You had us all of us going, you horrible man. But I think we all still believed in you somewhere deep down. Did my gifts prove useful in the end?
Sure.
Sure, lockpicking bugs, frog pills. Sure know how to keep things interesting. And here's what made it all worthwhile. Evan, this is for you. Roland presents Evan with the Mark of Kings.
Kuni!
The Mark of Kings.
Uh-huh.
Now you can open the Kingsway and get back into Ding Dong Dell without having to go through all those soldiers. Hausinger was desperate to find it too, just like I thought he would be. It might be just the bargaining chip we need to get him to sign a declaration.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Roland. Now I can finally go back to Ding Dong Dell. Not that you want to. Back to the home he stole from me.
And so at last the hour had come for Evan to return to Ding Dong Dell and convince King Mausinger to sign the Declaration of Interdependence. Bright-eyed, yet heavy-hearted, he prepared to take the final steps of the journey he had begun, what now seemed a lifetime ago. It was time to bring his dream of a united world one step closer to reality.
But first, tea time with little kid.
Did my father and Mausinger hate each other?
Sometimes it's just not possible for people to stay friends. Sometimes the circumstances just won't allow it.
I can't believe that father would have hated someone or been suspicious of them simply because of their species. But then, why else would Mausinger do what he did?
I suppose he was afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
That the great man he dedicated his life to was using him and would one day cast him aside. Think about it. What could be more frightening than being discarded by someone you love? Not that I know all the details, of course.
We're getting some information here.